In a heartbeat, the UK freezes. Prince William steps into the spotlight with an announcement so seismic it's left the nation reeling. This isn't just royal news. It's a moment that could rewrite the monarchy's future. What did he say, and why is it shaking the entire country? Stay locked in, because you won't believe what's coming. On April 17, 2025, Prince William, the 42-year-old heir to the British throne, dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the UK and beyond. The setting? A statement tied to his signature environmental initiative, the Earthshot Prize. But this wasn't about recycling or green tech. No, this was about something far bigger, something that's got royal watchers, political analysts, and everyday Brits glued to their screens. The Earthshot Prize, for those who don't know, is William's brainchild, launched in 2020 to tackle the planet's toughest environmental challenges. It hands out 5 $1 million prizes each year to innovators with game-changing ideas. Think of it as the Oscars for saving the world. But this time, William used that platform to make a move no one saw coming. Let's set the stage. The UK's been through a lot lately. King Charles III, now 76, has been battling cancer since early 2024, with a hospitalization in March 2025 due to treatment side effects. Princess Kate, William's wife, faced her own cancer diagnosis but announced her remission in January 2025. The royal family's been under pressure, with public scrutiny at an all-time high. Add to that the ongoing drama with Prince Harry, whose legal battles and public digs at the family, especially William, have kept tensions simmering. Against this backdrop, William's been stepping up, not just as a royal, but as a leader. He's been spotted in tanks with British troops in Estonia, chatting football tactics with Aston Villa fans, and now making headlines with this announcement. So what did he say? The core of William's statement was this: Hannah Jones, the CEO of the Earthshot Prize, is stepping down after 4 years. On the surface, that sounds like a standard HR update. Big deal, right? Wrong. This isn't just about a CEO leaving. William's framing of the announcement and what it signals about his vision for the monarchy is what's got everyone talking. In his statement, he praised Jones for turning the Earthshot Prize into a world-class organization and for catalyzing a movement that's inspired young people and sparked global optimism. He noted she'll continue advising Kensington Palace on innovation and sustainability. But here's the kicker. William didn't just thank her and move on. He used the moment to double down on his commitment to the environment and to hint at a broader, more modern role for the monarchy itself. Why does this matter? Because William's not just a prince waiting for his turn. He's actively reshaping what it means to be royal in the 21st century. The Earthshot Prize isn't some side project. It's a global platform that's put him on the world stage, rubbing shoulders with celebrities like David Beckham and Kate Blanchett, and now taking him to Rio de Janeiro for the 2025 awards. This announcement about Jones stepping down was less about her exit and more about William signaling that he's ready to take the reins, not just of the prize, but of the monarchy's future. Analysts are calling it a royal shakeup, and they're not wrong. Let's break it down. The Earthshot Prize has been a cornerstone of William's public work since he founded it. It's not just about throwing money at eco-projects. It's about finding solutions that can scale. Think clean energy breakthroughs or plastic-free oceans. Under Jones, the prize grew from a bold idea to a global force, with events in London, Boston, and Cape Town. Now it's heading to Brazil, a country that's home to the Amazon rainforest and a hotspot for environmental battles. William's choice to highlight this transition in such a public way shows he's thinking strategically. He's not just replacing a CEO, he's setting the stage for the next phase of his leadership. But there's more. Sources close to Kensington Palace say William's been quietly preparing for a bigger role, especially given King Charles's health struggles. At 76, Charles became king in 2022, the oldest to ever take the throne. His cancer diagnosis, followed by Kate's, thrust William into the spotlight sooner than expected. Insiders told Harper's Bazaar that William and Kate are bracing for the throne sooner rather than later. This announcement, tied to the Earthshot Prize, is a glimpse into how William plans to rule, forward-thinking, global, and deeply tied to issues that resonate with younger generations. Now, let's talk about the public's reaction. When William dropped this news, social media exploded. On X, posts ranged from awe to skepticism. One user wrote, "William's turning the monarchy into a force for good. Earthshot's proof he's not just a figurehead." Another quipped, "A CEO steps down and it's national news? Only William could pull that off." But not everyone's sold. Some critics argue this is just PR spin, a way to distract from royal family drama or Charles's health concerns. Others see it as William flexing his power, showing he's not afraid to make big moves. The fact that this announcement came with a star-studded video featuring Beckham, Hannah Waddingham, and Brazilian icons like Cafu only fueled the buzz. William's not just making a statement, he's putting on a show. So, what's the deeper meaning here? To understand, we need to look at William's track record. This is a guy who's been underestimated before. People used to see him as the dutiful son, overshadowed by Harry's rebel streak or Charles's decades-long wait for the crown. But William's been quietly building his brand. He's a football fan who stunned pundits with his tactical breakdown of Aston Villa's Champions League match against PSG, earning him offers from Sky Sports and Amazon to moonlight as a commentator. He's a military patron who rode in a Challenger, 2 tank in Estonia, signaling UK support for NATO against Russia. And he's a dad who, with Kate, is navigating the pressures of raising the next generation of royals, Prince George, Charlotte, and Louis, while keeping them grounded. The Earthshot announcement fits into this bigger picture. By elevating the prize and tying it to his personal vision, William's showing he's not just playing the royal game, he's rewriting the rules. He's made it clear he wants the monarchy to be relevant, not just ceremonial. That's why the choice of Brazil for 2025 is so significant. Rio's not just a backdrop, it's a symbol of the environmental fight. The Amazon's deforestation rates hit a 15-year high in 2022, and Brazil's been under global scrutiny ever since. William's taking his prize there to shine a light on solutions, not just problems. It's a bold move, and it's got people wondering, is this what his reign will look like? Let's not ignore the family context, though. The royals are no strangers to drama, and 2025's been a rough year. Harry's been in the headlines, fighting the UK Home Office over his security and making olive branch gestures to William that so far have gone unanswered. His memoir Spare, released in 2023, didn't help, with its 13-word jab at William that still stings. He'd always been the chosen one, groomed for greatness, while Iris to power was all but guaranteed. The rift between the brothers is public, raw, and unresolved. Meanwhile, Kate's recovery from cancer has kept her out of the spotlight, though she's slowly returning to public duties. William's been carrying the load, and this announcement shows he's not slowing down. But there's another layer to this story: William's legal moves. In early 2025, reports surfaced that he'd hired Mishcon de Rea, the law firm that represented Princess Diana during her divorce from Charles. The Daily Mail called it a shock to Buckingham Palace, with sources saying William wanted to strike out on his own. Some speculated it was about protecting his family's future, or even preparing for a potential regency if Charles's health declines. While there's no evidence of marital trouble, William and Kate have been spotted together looking solid. The move raised eyebrows. Is William signaling independence from the palace machine? Back to the announcement. Why did this particular news hit so hard? It's not just about Hannah Jones, it's about timing. The UK's grappling with economic woes, post-Brexit trade issues, and a cost-of-living crisis that stretched families thin. The monarchy's relevance is under scrutiny. Polls show younger Brits are less enamored with the royals than their parents. William's Earthshot move is a direct response to that. By focusing on climate change, a top concern for Gen Z and millennials, he's positioning himself as a leader who gets it. The YouGov 2024 survey found 62% of 18-24-year-olds think the monarchy needs reform. William's betting that projects like Earthshot can bridge that gap. Then there's the global angle. The Earthshot Prize isn't just a UK thing, it's a worldwide call to action. Williams lined up heavy hitters like Cate Blanchett and Robert Irwin to amplify the message. The 2025 Rio event will feature 15 new finalists, each with ideas that could change how we tackle pollution, waste, or biodiversity loss. Williams' statement hinted at big announcements and inspiring stories to come, which has fans buzzing about what's next. Will he unveil a new initiative? A personal commitment to go carbon neutral? Or maybe a surprise guest at the Rio ceremony, Imagine Greta Thunberg or Leonardo DiCaprio sharing the stage. The media's eating this up. The Express called it a frenzy, with royal fans flooding X with reactions. GB News noted speculation about whether Kate will join William in Brazil, her first potential foreign trip since her diagnosis. If she goes, it'd be a massive moment, signaling her full return and the Wales' unity. But Kensington Palace is playing it coy, saying her attendance won't be confirmed until closer to November. The uncertainty only adds to the hype. Let's zoom out. William's announcement isn't just about the Earthshot Prize or even the monarchy. It's about leadership in a world on fire, literally and figuratively. Climate change is no joke. The UN's 2024 report warned we're on track for 2.7 degrees C of warming by 2100, way above the Paris Agreement's 1.5 degrees C goal. Extreme weather, floods in Spain, wildfires in Australia, has made the stakes crystal clear. William's using his platform to push for action, and by tying it to his royal role, he's making a case for why the monarchy still matters. Critics might call it optics, but supporters say it's impact. The Earthshot Prize has already funded 20 projects across 17 countries, from coral restoration in the Bahamas to solar-powered water purifiers in India. What's fascinating is how William's balancing this global mission with his UK roots. He's not just the Prince of Wales, he's a symbol of continuity. His visit to farmers in Somerset for Clarkson's farm, where he talked mental health with duchy tenants, showed his grounded side. His banter with Caleb Cooper about Prince George loving the show? Pure relatability. Yet, the same week, he's announcing a multi-million-pound event in Brazil with A-list celebs. It's a tightrope walk. Local hero, global visionary, and he's pulling it off, but not everyone's cheering. Some ex-posts called the announcement tone-deaf, arguing William's focus on climate feels detached when Brits are struggling to pay bills. Others see it as a distraction from Harry's legal woes or Andrew's latest scandal, tied to a Chinese spy saga. Buckingham Palace even issued a rare statement denying Charles's involvement, which only fueled the noise. William's move, intentional or not, has shifted the narrative back to him and the future. So, where does this leave us? William's announcement has stunned the UK because it's more than a press release. It's a declaration of intent. At 42, he's not waiting for the crown to make his mark. He's carving out a legacy that's modern, urgent, and global, all while navigating a family saga that'd make Shakespeare blush. The Earthshot Prize is his megaphone, and he's using it to rally the world. But questions linger. Will Kate join him in Rio? Can he win over the skeptics? And what's the next bombshell he's got up his sleeve? Picture this. November 2025, Rio de Janeiro. The Earthshot Prize ceremony kicks off against the backdrop of Sugarloaf Mountain. William takes the stage, the crowd buzzing with anticipation. He leans into the mic, a glint in his eye, and says something that sends the internet into meltdown. What's he about to reveal? Stick around, because the future of the monarchy, and maybe the planet, hangs in the balance.